Hey guys, how's it going? I'd like to take a couple minutes today to talk to you about a plant called Wintergreen. You know, like the bubble gum you get at the store. How you chew it, you know, it has that great wintergreen taste. What if I told you, you could go, if you know what you're looking for, into the woods in certain spots, and the more you look for it, the more you'll identify it and it'll be easier to find, but you can find something that has that same flavor, but way more fresh and very tasty. I'm along the side of the road here at one of my secret locations I like to go for my berries and my herbs and stuff that I forage. But check it out. I'll bring it closer for you to see. These little red berries you see, like the partridge berry, are edible. And if you look at the bottom, see that shape there? These are a little more pale than usual, but they're very tasty. You pop them off. Delicious. And this is what they look like inside. Cut it right down the middle for you. You look inside, there's a little tiny cluster of seeds. Oops, I dropped it. I stumped them seeds here on the side of the road. Maybe they'll grow more, but I'll show you where to find them and what they look like when they're growing. And I got a hat with about 4 or 5 I collected ahead of time so I could show you. But come on, let's go for a walk, guys. Just careful you don't fall over. Watch your step for branches and everything. We might get lucky and find some mushrooms out here, but if you look, this right here is a blueberry bush. Now the berries are already gone. It's a bummer, but as you can see, there's my hat right near that. See, another one. And the awesome thing is, I'm gonna pick some of these here too. We'll go back and grab the other ones after, because you can dry out these leaves, and when you do, you can make a tea out of them. Sometimes you can grind, oh, there's another, grind up the berries too. Pop that whole thing up. You know, I like to make loose leaf tea out of this stuff. Keep your eyes open, guys. While we're looking, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell. Ha! Dring the bell. And that way you'll be notified for my next videos. They're all over out here. You just gotta look. And as I said before when I was telling you about partridge berry, a lot of times partridge berry plants grow near the wintergreen. And now that's awesome. But now there is a plant that looks like wintergreen, but it doesn't have berries, and it's got more than just the few leaves that the wintergreen has. Now a strange thing is, and it's really cool, let me put the camera down for a second, guys. Hang on, bear with me. All right, much better. But the thing is, well, first of all, when you're out there and you pick them, also a way to know is you rip that leaf like that, put it up to your nose and smell, and it smells like mint. Now, the wintergreen gum that you buy in the stores is synthetically flavored. It's not flavored with real wintergreen. It's flavored with the sap out of like a silver birch, I think, or a certain kind of birch tree. It has a similar flavor, and they do a few things to it to make, because there's no way they'd be able to harvest enough wintergreen plants and berries to be able to produce that much wintergreen gum that they put out. I mean, it's how much for like 10 cents, 25 cents a pack of wintergreen gum, the small ones, you know. But you can also take the leaves, like I like to do this when I'm hiking, and once you identify them, go on Google too to double check so you can see, just so you know. You always get 2 or 3 different sources of ID for something you think might or might not be edible. I'm chewing, hang on. But yeah, you take these leaves, you rip them up a little bit, put them in your mouth, chew on them. You could chew back and forth, you know, on each side, and it'd almost be like brushing your teeth out in the woods if you're lost. Can smash them up, rip them up, put them in your drink and your water. I do that too sometimes. Throw the berries and the leaves in my water after I ripped them up and just shake it a whole bunch of times and let it set. You know, my spare water that is in my pack. Now, mosquitoes are still out. And when you chew them up, I never swallow it. I just chew it up and spit it out. But it's a really good taste. I love it, you know. Just these little things. When you're out in the wild, it's good to know, you know. Pass down to your kids so that they know. So they can pass it down to your grandkids or whatever, you know. But always chew your food. But yeah, that stuff's really yummy. There's a lot more plants out here to harvest. I'm not gonna take a lot. I never over harvest. And I don't go through the whole area, pick all the plants, all the berries I see. I leave some for the animals and some to fall off the plants, hit the ground. Sometimes I even bury them. If I find a berry that's a little messed up, like this one here, where it's like that, see that black spot right there? I'll dig a little hole, I'll rip it up, squish it a bit, and then I'll plant that berry in that dirt there under the soil, in the soil there, and I cover it back up with leaves. Now, it's probably not gonna do anything till next year. Maybe it won't grow, but then again, maybe it will. And right there replaces all of what you picked with 1 or 2 berries, because there's just a ton of seeds in there. But I'm gonna get back to harvesting, guys. Foraging, I should say. There's a lot more. I'm gonna be out and about for a good week or 2 here filming, so have a great day, guys. And a good thing about a hat also, wear it on your head, but it also works like a little basket. All right, the day's almost over, but the adventure will never be over.